Hi folks, welcome to RJA Impact. You'll know if you watched the video I did on the post-trial motion to acquit that at the end of the lawyer's submissions, Elizabeth Holmes' team said that there was new evidence relating to the Holmes theranos trial that would warrant a new trial. We didn't know what that was at the time, but now we do. Let's look at that and get up to date with what's happened since that video. We'll deal with the motion to acquit first. And at the end of the court hearing, Judge De Villa indicated that his initial preliminary finding was to favour the government and deny the motion. This was formally denied by De Villa on Tuesday gone, and he repeated the lines of argument to support this, essentially that he did in his preliminary hearing. So just as a recap, one of the points cited in his formal finding was the evidence provided by Adam Rosendorf. Now, Rosendorf was the lab director at Theranos during some key time frames when he was raising issues about the labs to Holmes and Balwani, yet at the same time they were making representations to investors, who then went on to invest hundreds of millions of dollars in Theranos, the tech startup. And in fact, the prosecutors highlighted Rosendorf's testimony during their closing arguments in the Holmes trial, which culminated in the jury finding Holmes guilty of felony counts of investor fraud and conspiracy to commit felony fraud against investors. These were 4 counts out of the 11 that she faced, and she was acquitted on charges of fraud and conspiracy to defraud patients. 3 investor fraud counts were hung. Holmes is currently free on bail and facing sentencing on October the 17th in a San Jose, California court. So what's happened? Well, Holmes' lawyers have submitted a 17-page filing stating that Rosendorf, as they put it, is now expressing misgivings about his testimony based on recent actions. And what are these? Well, let's get to it. The filing goes on to say that on the evening of August the 8th, 2022, Rosendorf appeared at the home that Holmes shares with her partner, William or Billy Evans. Evans intercepted Rosendorf and asked him to leave. However, before he left, in a short interaction, he told Evans about his testimony. In quotes he said, he tried to answer the questions honestly, but that the prosecutors tried to make everyone look bad. And he went on to say he now feels like he had done something wrong. Also, before the appearance at the Holmes residence, the document goes on to say that Rosendorf left a 30-second voicemail for one of her lawyers asking for a face-to-face meeting with Holmes because he thought it would be, in quotes, quite healing for both of them. Now, Holmes' lawyers say in the filing that they had not been able to ask Rosendorf for further information about his reflections on his trial testimony for ethical reasons. And the filing goes on to state that they propose an October the 3rd hearing to discuss why they believe Rosendorf's recent actions merit a new trial. Well, that's it for now, and we don't currently know whether an October the 3rd hearing has been granted. My thoughts on this? Well, is a request for a meeting designed to be, in quotes, quite healing for Rosendorf and Holmes really new evidence? I think not. Also, in Rosendorf's quote where he says, he has tried to answer the questions honestly, but that the prosecutors tried to make everybody look bad. Now, I don't think that he's saying anywhere that he answered any questions incorrectly, and if he did, that would almost certainly mean that he would face perjury questions. So the fact that the prosecution tried to make, in quotes, everyone look bad, isn't that their job? Well, not specifically Rosendorf, but Holmes as well, and if you substitute the words make everyone look guilty instead of looking bad, then surely that is their job. So, in my opinion, the prosecutors did their job. Holmes got convicted, Rosendorf feels bad. So what? Nothing has changed. And that gets us to where we are now, so if the 3rd of October hearing does go ahead, then I'll be sure to cover that for you. And if you don't want to miss it, then be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button. And for those of you who are interested in these things, at the time of writing, this is Sunday 11th of September, it is 36 days to go until sentencing for Elizabeth Holmes. Bye for now.